Hey guys, it's Nate again. It's a beautiful summer day here in Wyoming. It's about 102 degrees outside, but I'm super excited to be doing this video because I got my new SAAB badges. We're going to be replacing those. You're going to need some rubbing alcohol or some sort of cleaner. You're going to need a couple of screwdrivers and something flat to get underneath the badges and pop them up. And of course you're going to need your SAAB replacement badges. So to start this video out, I just want to show you guys what the 9.5's badges currently look like. This is what happens when you leave the car out in the sun all the time. I mean, it's 18 years old, they just fade, the color comes off, and there's really not much left. So I'm going to go ahead and be swapping those out for the new badges that I got. And these are the new badges that I got today in the mail. Go ahead and take a look at them. So I didn't buy original SAAB badges. I know that some of you SAAB guys are going to get mad at me for that, but these are just cheaper. Like I said, I'm not planning on keeping the car. It's 18 years old, and this will just make it look a lot nicer. And in the future they'll probably be needing replaced again, but hey, they'll last a few years. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing you want to do, guys, is go ahead and pop your trunk. Underneath the trunk, you can see up here there's a little hole that you can access the back of your badges through. On the back side of your badges there's actually a tab that you can see, and you can see it through this hole, so you're going to want to push that tab up so that on the other side you can start prying the badge off with a screwdriver. So I went ahead and did that for about a minute, guys. You can see now I've got my screwdriver under it, so I'm just going to gently pull up on this badge until I can take it off. You can see the back has an old adhesive on it, and this is where the rubbing alcohol or the cleaner is going to come into hand to take this off of the car. What I'm going to go ahead and do is put some of this on the towel and then just clean this surface really good on the car. Something that's been suggested by other YouTubers, other videos, is to go ahead and take either like a plastic, something plastic to scrape this off, or even gently do it with your screwdriver, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to gently remove some of the sticky stuff with my screwdriver without pressing too hard to damage the car. Alright guys, so I think that's as good as I'm going to get it. I'm going to go ahead and put the new front badge on. These new badges also come with some adhesive on the back. So what you want to do is open them up, set the actual badge aside. That's what it looks like at first. And go ahead and peel off the plastic backing here on the adhesive. There we go. So man, guys, it really took me longer to get that plastic back off than it did what we were just doing. But once you have that plastic back off, you're going to want to be careful to make sure you set it in the right spot. So you'll notice on the car there are two holes that are the same size and one larger hole. And on the back of the badge there are two bigger or larger pins and one small pin. So you want to make sure the small pin goes through that hole and the two larger pins go through the holes on top. And then once you get that set in, you just want to really push the badge down, make sure it's really nice and tight on the car. And then once you do that, you just want to take the alcohol wipe and clean off the surface so you don't leave any oil on it. That way the SAAB emblem sticker will stick on there. So my car is a 2000 SAAB, so it's got the SAAB Scania logo. You can tell that it's that silver kind of ray stuff. Some of the cheaper badges are going to just be plain white, but that's the badge we're going to put on. So as well as with that, you want to peel off this backing and then just make sure it's lined up as perfectly as you can get it. especially for me. If I get it crooked, it's really gonna bug me. So once you get it in how you think it ought to be, go ahead and just push down on it, starting in the center and then moving to the outer edges of the badge. So I'm pretty sure that I've got it stuck down pretty good. I'm just going to wipe it off one more time with the alcohol wipe so it looks nice and clean. And now I'm going to go ahead and do the badge in the back on the trunk. Alright guys, so I hope my video is in focus here. Everyone says that the back trunk badge is harder. So again, you just want to get something underneath it. I'm going to try and use my small screwdriver, putting the towel in between so I don't scrape the car up any. But many people use fishing line or something to get under here to break up the old adhesive. And again, you just want to kind of pry around the badge the best you can to pop it off. And you'll notice on the back of this one there's two little pegs as well. So we'll set that aside and we'll begin cleaning off this old sticky residue with alcohol and the screwdriver, just like we did on the hood. So again guys, once you get all done cleaning that, go ahead and give it one last wipe with the rubbing alcohol so it's clean. And we're going to go ahead and open up my new SAAB badge. Got the new badge here. I'm going to go ahead and open that. You can see it's just like the front one. It comes in two pieces, one with the decal, then of course the badge itself. And on this particular badge you can see that one hole's bigger than the other one, just like it is on the car. So we're going to go ahead and fit that back in there. So guys, just like in the first, with the first emblem, once you get that set in its holes, go ahead and push it on nice and tight so that the adhesive backing sticks on good. This one for some reason isn't sticking at the top as well, but I think it'll probably be alright. Let me take a look at it from the other side. Not exactly straight, but I think I'm going to have to live with it now. Then go ahead and do the same thing I did at the first one. Clean off this bit with a bit of rubbing alcohol to make sure none of your oils are there. Open up the new decal or emblem. And then peel off the back. And making sure everything is perfectly centered, we're going to stick it on. I think that one's a little bit crooked, so I'm going to go ahead and try again. Let me look at it from behind. Alright. That looks quite a bit better. So I'm going to go ahead and start again from the center and just go out with the decal, getting it pushed on very well onto my badge. So there we go guys, that's it to replacing badges on the 9.5. So you can tell how much better these badges look compared to the old badges. It definitely makes the car seem a lot newer and look a lot nicer, and they're really not that hard to replace. So there you have it guys, new badges for the 9.5. I'm going to be putting my old badges in my box of things that I've replaced on this car. The car definitely looks different, looks a little bit newer, but looks a lot more well cared for. So I definitely would recommend replacing the badges to anyone with one of these older generation SAABs. It's an easy upgrade and easy repair. So go ahead and get that done. And as always, if you like this video, go ahead and support my channel by giving it a thumbs up. Any questions, if you want to leave a comment, go ahead and put them down below. I think that's it for this video. We'll see you guys next time.